The Bible says, in those days I shall pour out my spirit upon all flesh. Your sons and your daughters, they shall do prophesy. Young men shall see visions. Old men shall dream dreams. And upon all the maids, upon all the bond servants, I'll pour my spirit. And this is the day that was prophesied by Prophet Joel. And today I'm coming with an assignment to deal with prophetic dreams. And the prophetic dreams that we are going to be dealing with is miscellaneous dreams. Miscellaneous dreams. As we'll be dealing with miscellaneous dreams, I'll be explaining and relating the dreams that falls under the cluster of miscellaneous dreams. The first that I'm going to deal with is pregnancy. Pregnancy is a process of reproducing, preparatory stage or promise of God. When a word of God as a seed, prophetic word, desire, anticipation, expectance, purpose of God preparing to come. That's losing something at the preparatory stage. When you dream yourself miscarrying, that's losing something at a preparatory stage, whether good or bad, plans aborted, and repeating activities, God establishing a matter or an issue, repeating because you are not listening, flying, call or ability of move in the higher things of God, understanding the spirit realm of God. On flying, you'll be understanding higher things of God in the realm of God. Dream flying is a call or ability to move or buoyant in the realms of the spirit, being in a position to move in the realms of the spirit. Then miscellaneous dreams on life seasons may include former places you have been, lived, or former schools, test jobs, etc., etc. Reflect on the significance of these seasons. Maybe you are reflecting on the significance of a particular season. Then a kiss is something coming into agreement, a covenant, a seductive process in the negative, or enticement, deception, betrayal from a trusted friend. When you dream yourself being in a Christmas activity, it represents gifts, season of rejoicing, spiritual gifts, surprises, goodwill, benevolences, commercialism. But then when you dream yourself choking, you are choking. Maybe you are eating, but you are choking. It represents hindrance, difficulty in accepting something as in the news. That is very difficult to accept. Hatred or anger, as in I could choke here right now, or unfruitfulness as well. Then when you dream yourself chewing, you are thinking of something as in I need to chew on that, meditating, receiving wisdom and understanding. Then difficult in chewing, hard saying, difficult receiving something. And then running, it's faith, perseverance, working out one's salvation, moving forward, your with a purpose, a dream or a vision. Dreaming yourself swimming, that's living in the spirit, moving in the things of the spirit, operating in the gifts of the spirit. Then dreams regarding numbers, dreams regarding number one, it represents God. Dream number one, you are being shown, or there's a revelation about God that wants to come to you. Number two, when you dream number two, it's multiplication. or division, or it represents witnesses. The word of God says, by the word of two people, a testimony shall be established. Then you trim number 3, it represents Godhead, triune of God. Number 4, it represents the 4 winds of the earth, or 4 living creatures that are under the hierarchy of the throne of God, that are different heads. Then number 5, it represents grace or redemption. Grace or redemption. Number 6, it represents man. It's the number of men, as per 666. That's in the book of Revelation chapter 13 from subsection 18. Then when you dream number 7, it represents perfection, completion, consummation. It means the number has been completed and perfected. Number 8, it represents new beginnings. New beginnings. Number 9, it represents giving birth, as women carries children for 9 months. On the 9th month, they're expected to give birth to a blessing, to something powerful and tremendous. Number 10, it represents number of obedience. Number of obedience, it represents law. As the Bible says, God gave Moses 10 pure commandments to unleash and to hand over to the Israelites. Number 11, it represents transition, or it represents kingship. Joseph was the 11th son of Jacob, as well as the 11th book from the Bible in its chronological order from the book of Genesis is the book of Kings. Number 12, it represents government, apostleship. It as well represents a tribal number, as we had 12 tribes of Israel. Number 13 represents rebellion. Number 14 represents double anointing, as well as Passover. For God said to the Israelites, on the 14th day you are going to leave Egypt. And they left Egypt, and God said, you must keep the unleavened bread, then boil meat and eat it. Number 15, it represents reprieve or mercy. 16 represents established beginnings. Number 17 represents election. Number 25, beginning ministry or training. Still on number 17, election. Joseph started, and David, they started to work under their ministerial giftings at 17 years old. Joseph was sent to Egypt at 17. Then David killed Goliath at 17. So it's the number of election. Number 21, it represents maturity. That's why people, they are given keys when they turn 21. Number 25 represents begin ministry training. Then number 30, it represents beginning of a ministry. And number 40, it represents new world order, or a different mental conception. As Moses stayed with Pharaoh for 40 years, and he stayed with Jethro for 40 years, and they lingered in the wilderness for 40 years. So it represents mental deliverance. God was trying to deliver and work out the strongholds that were holding and pulling them down mentally. And number 111, it represents my beloved son, the beloved son. Then 666 is the number of the beast. 888 represents resurrection. 10,000, it represents super maturity. Thank you so much.